Ladies and gentlemen, happy Valentine's Day and welcome back to Doctor Who Reviews. This time we're looking at the Wedding of River Song because, I thought it was kind of appropriate for the theme of the day. And to discuss it with me, I'm joined by my three special guests. Firstly, to my virtual left, for once, not single on Valentine's Day, it's Freezing Inferno.
What? Wow! Holy shit! Listen, if you hadn't given me a Series 6 episode as a Valentine's present, I'd be very cross right now.
But no, but you found your one. I'm still a singleton, so I'm just bitter.
Oh, I see. Enjoy your discount chocolate tomorrow, huh?
Oh, back to this again. There's not going to be any discount chocolate. There's just going to be bitterness.
It's not bitter. It should be sweetened.
I'm bitter, damn it.
Well, pet the cat you stole and have a happy day.
Yes, that will cheer me up, petting the cat I've stolen.
You admit it on air.
To point out, I haven't actually stolen a cat.
We got it on tape, kids. He admitted it.
This is a running joke. I have not actually stolen a cat.
This is not a podcast that endorses animal thievery.
It's not theft if he comes in willingly and then leaves. Also willingly. That's not theft. He's just stopping off for a couple of hours. That's my story, officer. I'm sticking to it. and this is going great. There goes my headphones. Right. Secondly, to my virtual right, you just did a sick kickflip to get into here. It's Kuchiri.
I'm so rad with that too. I had sunglasses on and everything.
It's cool.
Mondo cool, kids. That's right, Mondo cool.
But not tubular. Fuck tubular.
Yeah, tubular not great. Worst level in Super Mario World. There, I've said it. And our special guest. She is a skeptical werewolf. In fact, you could call her a lycanthrope. It's Lena Mactíre.
Hi, woo witches.
Woo witches. Yes, we had to have Lena Mactíre on because, and I get to say this, and it's true, she wrote the book on Series 6.
She really did. Who else are we going to ask to be the guest for this? Come on now.
In point of fact, I have the book open right in front of me as we are recording this.
I get mentioned in this chapter.
You do. Yeah. So yes, the Wedding of River Song then. This was the end of Series 6. And oh my God, what a ride.
I would like, if I may, to open on the incredible synchronicity of where I was in time and space when this aired.
Grand Bank, I believe.
That's right. I was in scenic Grand Bank in Newfoundland, but I wasn't just there for the occasion of both my birthday and my grandmother's birthday, which is usually what happened back then in late September. Now, that day, October the 1st, 2011, I did not watch the Wedding of River Song live. Instead, I was at an actual wedding. My cousin's wedding, to be precise. It was a lovely time. I had some drinks. There was a man who was dancing by himself and, being the life of the party and I was half in the bag. He amused me so much that when I was at the bar, he walked up and I said, whatever you're doing, don't stop doing it. Then that man asked me to dance and I didn't dance with him because, well, I would have embarrassed my family greatly, but that's a memory I have in that wedding. And so the very next day, since Grand Bank at the time had no internet, I was at my aunt's place and she had internet, and over on some dodgy website, I viewed the Wedding of River Song, and wowza.
I mean, wowza kind of sums it up.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
It's definitely a what the fuck opening.
Oh, I love this opening so much. I've dubbed this opening Every Time, Everywhere, All at Once.
Which is legally distinct from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, every time.
This episode does not contain Michelle Yeoh.
Sadly. Can you imagine if it did?
Oh, that'd be.
I mean, it wouldn't be out of place. We have, Vieira from the Today Show.
So the reason why she was in this episode is crazy. She was in the UK to film a piece about the royal wedding between Prince William and Kate Middleton, Catherine Middleton.
Right.
And so on the back of that, and in the middle of shooting that news piece, she did this little cameo.
It was also part of Doctor Who taking over America that they were trying to push for Series 6.
Yes, and they spoiled several elements of the opening of the episode because of this.
Every time Kat was on the podcast, she would complain about this.
But also, they put a fake spoiler in because they were Cybermen, and they're not in the episode.
We do have an A Dalek, though.
Yeah.
It's dying, but yes.
What I really love is that 6 fucking years later, they still get Simon Callow back to play Charles Dickens.
Yeah, and those are actual news readers, news presenters he's talking to.
Yeah. So time is broken. Everything is happening all at once, and oh wow! For the first time ever on this podcast, we get to talk about Winston Churchill.
Yeah, okay.
Never mentioned Winston Churchill on this podcast before.
Disclaimer. So 2 weeks ago, we did the Scream of the Shelker, and Churchill was brought up. And I wasn't entirely in tune with the truth about the man. And I cut that out of the finished book because I didn't want to cause upset. Didn't want to cause any kind of upset. So now I can say this. Winston Churchill is a very complex figure in history. He is. Okay?
Mhm.
It is possible for one person to do both great and terrible things, and Churchill did.
We're
It's
going to
not-
take that. We're going to take that.
It's not unfair to say that without Winston Churchill and him, instilling the bulldog spirit in the British, the outcome of World War II could have been very, very different and much worse for us. That's true.
On the
Does
other hand,
that excuse what he did after that? No. No, it doesn't.
look,
So
on
there
the
you
hand-
go. 2 weeks later, a balanced and nuanced take on Winston Churchill.
Good thing he's hardly in this episode.
He's in a couple of scenes.
Yeah, he's mostly part of the framing device, and they abandon the framing device like halfway through.
Ian McNeice does make a very good Winston Churchill. He gets a good couple of funny lines off.
He does. I like his Churchill.
Yeah, I kind of wish that he would actually, play him in something that wasn't Doctor Who, like the way Simon Callow played Dickens in
Simon
not
Callow
Doctor Who.
was known for Dickens before.
True.
Doctor Who, wasn't he?
I think it was after Doctor Who, but he did go on to play the character outside of Doctor Who,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
outside of the bubble, if you will.
Yeah. And hey, we've got a Silurian in this one too.
Who was
Right.
dead last time we saw him?
Well, then time. Hey, time bubbles.
Yeah.
Oh, incidentally, here's our check-in. Rain, are we allowed to talk about the ending to the war between the land and the sea?
No, because the Winter Olympics is happening.
Fuck.
I look, I'm away next weekend, but between now and the next podcast, I will try and see all 5 episodes, and you can talk about it, and you can crow about it, and you can say you were right, and you can dance on the rooftops. You can get all of that next time.
You think you think that I want to come here and say that my misgivings about Pete McTeague and Russell T Davies writing a Seaboy story was correct?
You've already
Yes.
hinted that you're going to do that, so don't cut the crap.
What? You're going to come to my house on Valentine's Day, the day of the patron saint of love, and accuse me of such pettiness?
Fresno, don't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. I know you're going to do it. I'm going to let you do it. I just want to see the episodes first.
I get to be a little gremlin as a treat.
You do. And you're so good at it too.
Thank you.
But the Doctor is here as a soothsayer, a Roman soothsayer, essentially. And Churchill's like, you said something happened at time. What happened, Doctor? What happened at time? And the Doctor says, a woman. And then we have that's our in media res opening. We will flash back and then flash forward again.
For better or worse, that's like one of the most Moffat-y lines that could have been said.
We've also got pterodactyls in a London park, for God's sakes.
Oh no, we're doing Invasion of the Dinosaurs again.
Churchill's got a mammoth that we don't get to see, but Meredith Vieira talks about it. His personal mammoth, what a great line that is.
Mhm.
Can you just imagine the Kuchiri, what's the show that she was on at this time? Good Morning America
It was
or
today. No,
Today
she-
Show.
yeah, it was the Today Show.
the Today Show? Yeah, I'm sure colleagues were so confused. Like, Meredith, why are you talking about Mammoth and Churchill? What? Are you feeling all right, lady?
Was 2011 the whole Matthew Lauer
I think-
controversy?
I think it was like a year or two later.
Yeah,
Okay.
this would be in a very awkward time.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Skipping right over that, so we have the obligatory Dalek cameo. It's
Oh,
okay,
this-
everyone. I'll last to stay for another year.
This fucking rules. Matt Smith. Imagine
I
you
love
have the
that
worst day
scene.
of your life and you looked up and you saw the face of the devil himself. Hello, Dalek.
Yeah, imagine you were dying. You had your worst day of your life. The devil himself. My God.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm just going to say it right now. Matt Smith's terrific in this.
Yes. But he
Really,
always
here
is.
thinking Matt Smith is great. What a shock.
I know.
But he is. We have to give him his due.
Oh, he is. Absolutely
Mhm.
is.
The acting is actually really good throughout this, which helps. And speaking of cameos and returns, the Tesselector's back.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's almost like this was set up as the answer to how to get out of the doctor dying in the season.
Yeah,
finale.
I mean, they could have used the Flesh Doctor.
Well, no, they couldn't because when the flesh dye explodes into liquid.
No, but they implied that it might survive.
Okay, but if Moffat decided that the flesh was the answer, the get out of jail free card, he would have found a way to bullshit out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Anyway, the reason why the Doctor knows it's a Tesselector is that they're impersonating Gideon van der Laar, who's been dead for 6 months.
Okay, this is a slight nitpick, but it popped up. I'm just going to mention it. This is just me pissing in the wind here. So Gideon van der Laar, he has the eye drive, but this if they were infiltrating the silence, how would this work? Because it's just a robot wearing the thing. The little pilots inside are wearing it. So you'd have Gideon van der Laar, how you doing? Oh, great. What the fuck is that thing?
I suppose because they're looking it through the eyes of the robot, it doesn't count. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. It's just a funny little thing.
Maybe
is
they
funny.
neutralized it.
What's more funny is that we cut from this to live chess.
Oh.
And the whole reason why Moffat invented live chess is he thought chess was the most boring sport in the world and wanted to liven it up. Look, it's a strategy. It's a game of strategy. I understand it's not for everybody. It's not the most boring game in the world.
Yeah, I guess not.
For one thing, killing is this hot take.
Oh,
Oh,
you're gonna come in here.
Wow.
You're gonna come in here and say that in the presence of a Canadian?
Brez, who are the reigning gold medalists?
Don't you start with me.
What I'm saying is, I'm dissing my country's sport too. It's not a specific dig against Canada.
Okay, but you mentioned curling. That's a reflexive thing. That's like if you came in here and said hockey.
Fair
Fucking
enough.
sucks."
All right. Would you prefer golf?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. A good walk spoiled, as Big Crosby once called it.
Yeah.
That he died on a golf course, and apparently his last words ever were, "That was a great game of golf, fellas."
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
right now we're talking about the current curling going on. The United States is the only one of our three nations with a silver medal. Sweden, Italy with the other two medals right now. So
Listen,
Yes, but then again,
Because-
Matt Weston last night won the skeleton gold, so yay.
just because Brad Gushu is retiring.
So back to Winter Olympics podcast. No. And the opponent in the live chess game is a guy called Gantok, another member of the Silence, so another one that works for the Silence. He's got the eye patch too. And he's played by up-and-coming actor Rondo Haxton. That's how he's credited at the end of the episode.
Who the hell is that?
It's Mark Gatiss.
I think it's a reference to an Edgar Rice Burroughs thing.
It's a reference to an old actor called Rondo Hatton.
That fits for Gatus, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a reference to the real actor Rondo Hatton.
Anyway, Gatus in this, he kind of looks like, y'all ever see Army of Darkness? You remember the part in Army of Darkness where Bruce Campbell's head gets pulled down the hole and his jaw stretches out?
Yeah.
He looks like that. That's what they did to Mark
This
Gatiss.
prosthetic must have been so painful for Mark Gatiss to wear.
Good thing he only had to wear it for like 2 scenes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, his second scene is the worst of the entire episode.
Yeah, well, let's go down to the catacombs to look for Dorium Maldivar, who had the slight issue of being fucking killed in Good Man Goes to War.
It's fine, though, because he's got Wi-Fi.
It's fine. He's really getting ahead in life.
Oh, my God.
That doesn't hit as hard when Kat's not here. But if Kat is still listening to these podcasts, gotcha.
Yeah. I hope Kat is doing well at this point.
Same.
And Chris.
Yeah, we need to get back to Ghost. We haven't done
Ghost. Chris, enjoy your vacation.
There's another reason why, more important reason why I hope they're doing all right rather than Ghost, but yes.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah, so we're down in the spooky catacombs of the Headless Monks where the skulls are alive. Oh, Chris, if you were here, you'd be so happy.
Oh, it's such a bad effect, though.
It is the worst. It's the worst.
What? Doctor Who with bad effects? What?
So Gantot's like, I tricked you. Now I'm going to kill you, Doctor, for humiliating me, but he can see the game and let him live. So technically, Gantot won the chess match.
Yeah.
But he drops into a pit of skulls, and the skulls eat him. His hat falls off, and then just before he disappears for good, his hat's back on his head. Great continuity there, Doctor Who.
Great continuity.
And yeah, it clearly is just a green screen used very, very badly. The skulls actually were individually made, so a lot of work went into this. Pity that not a lot of output came out of this.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's a mystery. It gets rid of Gantok out of the scene. And now Dorium's here, and we have to mention, unfortunately, that his actor has passed away in the past year.
Oh.
So rest in peace, Simon Fisher-Becker.
He was great.
He was a really good character.
No, not me. I'm old. I'm fat. I'm blue.
Dapper D, Dapper Da. That never gets old for some reason. And we get the question that was never be answered, brought up for the first time. Now, here's the strange thing about this. Back in Series 6, they would post a preview, I think, online, possibly on the BBC's YouTube channel, but certainly online, of a scene from the next episode. This is the one they picked for the Reading River song.
Right.
You know, the lore-heavy scene. That's what you want to preview next episode, the lore-heavy scene.
Well, I mean, it's the finale, you know. But also, I love how Dorian just fucks with the doctor. He's like, "Oh, doctor, tell me how bad is it?" Look at your face. Yeah, the head. Who gives a shit? I've got a Wi-Fi chip.
Yes, he gets the even better moments in the when he's in the TARDIS.
Oh yeah, the upside down.
He says, "Do whatever you do, make sure I'm the right side up." And it says, "Doctor, I feel this terrible weight, like everything's crushing." Oh.
So here's something that I only caught onto on this watch through, which is surprising for me. The whole prophecy is that on the fields of Trenzalore during the fall of the 11th, and blah, blah, blah. But this is what hit me. The fields are not fields. It's about the truth field.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
How long ago did Moffat have his own game for Matt Smith in mind?
That's difficult to say, considering all the conspiracy X-Files bullshit with the silence in this season does not compute at all with Space Church over Trenzalore and Time of the Doctor.
Yeah, but he seeded his next story arc in the previous series. So in Series 5, we got Silence Will Fall mentioned for the first time.
Yeah.
And in this, we get the Trenzalore mentioned for the first time.
Yeah.
He really was 2 steps ahead of everyone else.
I mean,
literally.
Yeah, that's the secret of the entire Smith years. It's just There's this tangled web, and by God, I delved into it, and I Pepe Sylvia'd myself. And even got mentioned in a cool book a couple of times for it.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
And which we'll be talking plenty about the alchemical implications of Doctor Who getting out of his fixed point death later.
Yeah, when we get to the fixed point death.
But for now, speaking of death, oh fuck this scene.
Yeah, so we lost Nicholas Courtney in February of the year this came out, 2011.
Mm.
And we just lost Elizabeth Sladen too, so she got a tribute at the top of the Impossible Astronaut.
Yeah.
And then the last time we saw the Brigadier was in a Sarah Jane Adventures episode, so
Wow.
poignant and sad from resonance there.
And I mean, yeah, it's building off of the real loss, and also this is the pivot moment where before the Doctor's like, I can do anything, I can divert my death, I can invent this, I can join the Beatles. Hi, Lena.
Hi.
But you know, he's calling up the Brigadier in the nursing home, be like, hey, I'm gonna hang out with the Brigadier again. And the nursing home lady is just like, yeah, he died a few months ago. But this is what gets the Doctor to realize, okay.
It's even worse than that because apparently he never stopped talking about how he might be needed for one more adventure, and he always had something about a drink just in case.
I always had a spare brandy. Yeah,
that's it. And the fact that we've actually fulfilled a prophecy here that was foretold back in Battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
The Doctor prophesizing that his good friend would eventually die in his sleep in a nursing home. You won't die. You won't die in a battle. You'll die peacefully, and he did.
Yeah.
And they never brought him back again.
No, how would they bring him back again? He's clearly
and they never brought him back again. The end.
Yeah.
Him.
And then they brought back his daughter, who did a whole bunch of shit. And her last appearance was, I can't say because I can't say what.
I'm getting to it, for God's sake.
Oh, I really want to. Lena, you know what I'm talking about. The coda to War Between.
Yes, I do.
You know what I want to.
Am I the one who hasn't seen this series yet?
I haven't seen it because they still don't have it in America.
And
they promised
because
it.
I just don't care anymore.
Yarhar fiddly. Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna watch it anyway but either way, the last up to date.
Including your voice has made me terrified.
The last canonical appearance of Kate Ledford Stewart is.
Now the show's dead forever.
Until she comes back in the Christmas special this year, possibly.
Ooh, actually, rumors are there's going to be no unit during the Christmas special.
I mean, we've had a lot of unit.
Yeah,
we've had a lot of unit in the last few years.
We turned unit into our Avengers. Oh no!
Maybe it's okay to give them a break. Maybe it's okay to give them a break.
They got defunded due to Brexit too. That was a dig at Chibnall more than a dig at the UK.
Of all the days.
Well, now we're
even, all the days to make that joke.
Well, now we're even, sweetheart.
When Starmer has basically hinted that he wants to bring us back to the EU, even though we have only voted to leave the EU. Of all the days.
It's going to be like that Mr. Burns meme. So, come crawling back, eh?
No, it's not going to be, because it's not going to happen. He won't be Prime Minister long enough for it to happen.
Anyway, Doctor Who decides he has to die, and so he goes to face his death, as we saw at the top of the season.
like Silencio.
Which, there are some messy things about this episode. It's not quite as oh my god, I'm filming the first draft as the Battle of Raving and Cooking. But you really wish they filmed the climax, the emotional scene between River Astronaut and Doctor Who while they were there. If you were speaking of green screen,
they didn't film it in Arizona.
Oh no, that was such a bad green screen too.
That's a beach in Wales, quite clearly.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh no, they originally filmed in Arizona, but they didn't film the scene where the doctor and River Song was talking, and she's like, "Oh, I drained my power batteries."
Yeah, because Canton is played by a legitimate father and son.
Yes. Oh, William Morgan Shepherd.
That's it. And Morgan and Mark Shepherd is his son.
Yeah.
Crowley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's him. Yeah. Anyway, it's meme time, everyone. It's meme time. This is a completely accurate meme.
That meme is old enough for their own bar mitzvah at this point.
Well, this season is 15 fucking years old, so no shit.
And you can see in that meme how bad the green screen is.
Now, how do I cancel presenting on this? Do I just close the little window that popped up? Oh, stop.
I can see houses. Also, yes.
Oh, there we go. Boop, boop,
There
boop.
you go.
They changed how the thing worked. There's a little pop out now. Anyway.
I just hope
Yeah.
when it's my time for me to present in a couple of minutes' time, it works for me as well.
Blah. So we have the doctor resolutely accepting his death, comforting River and letting her know it's okay, it's going to be okay. I forgive you, you are forgiven. And so he waits for his death. And where's the boom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Instead, River has drained her battery of a weapon, and the doctor lives. And with the defiant fix points can be rewritten. No, they can't. He told you that, and everything breaks.
Oops.
Everything
That's
just breaks.
Hero.
Well, look at that. I'm going to say, Lena, well, would you look at that? The religious sect that splintered off from the space church with the mission of killing Doctor Who before he destroyed the universe had, once again, in trying to kill Doctor Who, destroyed the universe!
It's more than River did, but yes.
For the second or third, if you count Big Finish, time.
Are you referring to the Furies by any chance?
Yes.
That's a wild story.
Nicholas Briggs understood the assignment.
He really did.
Yes, he did.
Stupid ass bitch.
There's so many clones in those stories.
It gets to be a little self-parody, but holy shit, the Furies goes hard.
I
Right,
quite like the
think
fact that
you-
she called the final course H2, H1, H2, and O. That's
Right, I
actually
think you-
brilliant.
I think you'll like my chapter on that when I eventually get the book out.
Yes,
We are all patiently waiting.
I understand. Life happens.
It's like every time I come on here, oh, the book is coming out, and then it continues to not come out.
But this scene between the Doctor and River is just so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Not the
You
only
are
beautiful
you are
scene.
forgiven. Why would you bring me here? Why would you take to witness me killing you? Why would you possibly do that? So that you are always completely forgiven.
That's
Oh my
so
God, my
very-
heart.
That's so very doctorish.
And the Murray Gold soundtrack builds to a crescendo, and then it just doesn't because she doesn't shoot him.
Rain. Oh, he mentioned it. Rain, hit that button.
Murray Gold, fanboy alert. Murray Gold, fanboy alert.
There's an observation I want to make. Let me scroll back through the chat and see if I can find it again. But the observation is, both Amy and River are women who would tear time apart for their respective husbands.
I
It's
love
just
that.
River's the only one that actually gets to follow through on that.
Well, I mean, when Amy and Rory are going to jump in Angels Take Manhattan, that could destroy time or destroy them.
Yeah, and she
But
does
that's
anyway.
next season.
That's next
It
season.
is.
Yeah, but you're right. You're right. I believe you.
It's a very good analogy.
Mhm.
And it rules. And it also
Also explains why Amy does what she does later on, and that rules too.
Oh wow! Oh my God!
That scene is so good. It's so cold, but it's so good.
God damn. But yeah. So, and that's the story of how time is broken. This the Doctor and
Yeah,
Winston
we've
Churchill wander around and say, "Why am I holding a gun that's been fired? Why are there tally marks all over my arms?"
You've also forgotten the best line from Winston Churchill.
Oh
The
yeah.
doctor says, "What happened? Nothing," and it kept happening, like a needle stuck on a record. A record. Good God, man! Have you ever heard of downloads?
Said Winston Churchill.
So Mr. Churchill. And yes,
That's how we
Winston
know
smells gun
Churchill's a bad
smoke.
guy.
As you say, frankly, he's just a framing device at this point.
That's how we know Churchill's a bad guy. Vinyls are lit. And you know, all that other stuff.
I refer you to the very nuanced argument I made at the start of the show.
Your nuanced argument is invalid. He dissed my vinyl record collection.
He's not a good guy. He's not
Actual
a bad guy.
monster.
He's just a guy.
and you know, all that other stuff he did. But anyway,
Or perhaps he's both a good and a bad guy.
so I love the thought of the silence coming after these guys. It's just like time is broken, and even before Kavara is captured, they're like, "Oh fuck! Oh shit! Maybe if we go kill Doctor Who, it'll fix itself."
Yeah, wouldn't that make it even worse?
If they kill, maybe if we kill Doctor Who, time will break. Oh no, time broke again. Oh shit.
Wouldn't that fuck time up twice?
I know, they're so bad. They're so
Because then he really would not be on the beach to die.
They're so bad.
It's quite impressive how incompetent these guys are.
That's the beauty of Series 6. When you go in and look at it with the macrocosmic lens of not watching week by week, you realize just how fucked up these people are.
I also love how they reveal that the slow reveal of how many silents are in the room.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
there's
that's
not
great.
too many of them. Turns it over. There's a whole lot of marks.
Mm.
And then Winston's fired his gun recently, and the doctor's armed with a spear. It's just a really good bit. And then the wall explodes, and here's Amy to save the day. And this is where I hope this will present perfectly. Amy's got a goddamn gun.
Oh shit!
I mean, you talk about badasses.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And bear in mind, this shot was in the trailer for the second half of Series 6. Amy with an eye patch and a gun. And they do a good job of making you think, oh, has she turned evil? Is this like, I don't know, again, thematic resonance, is this like Evil Brigadier in the Inferno universe?
Hey, they've got the eye patches. Holy shit!
Yeah, have you heard that story about Inferno?
Yes.
That's something. That's something. That
There's eye patches everywhere.
Yeah.
And to his credit, he kept going. He did not break, even though it was a live shot.
Oh, hang on.
He turns around in his chair at the start of Evil Brig's stint in Inferno. And when he turned around, all the cast were wearing eye patches, all the crew wearing eye patches. He didn't break. What a trooper.
God damn.
I think we've seen enough of Amy with a gun now, haven't we?
We've never seen enough.
All right, but also you can see how she got the job in Marvel and then Jumanji.
Damn right.
Because
Speaking as the lesbian in the room, that is the hottest thing I have ever seen.
I don't know. I'm all about that pirate pond.
As a straight man in the room, it comes close.
She's pretty good.
Yeah, she again, she's not in this much, but she is brilliant.
I love this next scene that comes up with the ducks. Like, oh, please, you have to remember, you in another universe, we traveled together. Why am I holding a toy TARDIS?
Yeah, and all the drawings of all the people she's encountered and monsters she's encountered along the way.
It's lovely. She remembered all the greats, the Daleks, those vampires in Venice. Kind of forgot Rory, but we're going to give her points for effort.
The thing.
I mean, how many times has she forgotten Rory at this point?
At least
they even joke about this when they have to kill him again.
Oh my god! Yeah, well, that's the silence taunting him.
Yes, it is. But this whole train ride to the Great Pyramid of Giza, aka now Area 52 in this universe.
Oh my god!
It's kind of sweet and endearing. The fact that they hug, the fact that he gets changed, but actually, fringe brilliance here. He doesn't get changed. We don't see him get changed because he's just altering the setting on the Tesselector. And he can't reveal that to Amy.
Oh my god!
He can't reveal that to Amy because she'd stop him.
That's great.
Ooh.
I
Clever.
realized that watching it again.
So he just has to sit in like a bathroom for 20 minutes, pretending to shave while he. So the test elected instantly takes the beard away. This is like running razor. Oh, hello, Pawn. That's just me. I'm shaving like a real man would.
I've just got an image now of him just waving a razor in the air for 20 minutes.
You know, I once taught a fellow named Gillette how to shave as a boy.
Can you tell we really like this episode? Because we really like this episode.
I really like this episode. But yeah, she doesn't.
I don't like this episode. But
Well,
Oh, that's fighting words.
Nah. Let
No, of course, he's entitled to his opinion.
we're allowed to have a contrarian opinion. It's fine.
It's
a
better if we do.
Kuchirian opinion.
Okay. You're on thin ice here, buddy.
As my dad says, everybody is entitled to their wrong opinion.
Yeah, as Paul Heyman once said, "Thank you for your irrelevant opinion."
Oh my god. But yeah, so she doesn't recognize that Captain Williams is actually our boy Rory.
Looking like a badass as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like he's got the soldier look down to a fine art.
Of course, Amy's in the soldier voice.
And just moving on from that,
Are we going to point out the drawing of Rory she made of her
yeah,
opinion of what
it's a
Rory
hot guy. This is not Rory.
This is how she sees Rory in her mind's eye.
Is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be the hunky guy from her first appearance? Is this Jeff?
Oh, remember Jeff?
Get a girlfriend, Jeff.
Are we going and delete your incident history, Jeff?
Jeff was looking at some fucked up shit.
They just forgot that Jeff existed.
Yes. I'm pretty sure there's a story about. I'm like 80% sure there's a story about Jeff in Shadow of the Gallifreyan.
There definitely is, and it's basically how he can't touch a computer anymore. It's like Sky. It's like the main character of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where she's banned from using computers.
Oh my god.
She's a hacker, and she uses it to show that she's actually an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., but she isn't. She's impersonating Minar's character.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
So yeah, we're in the spooky
Oh,
pyramid.
according to the TARDIS wiki, which again we
Citation needed.
Yes.
yeah,
Not entirely
that was a picture of Jeff.
I thought it was.
So
It would make sense to be a picture of Jeff.
I love the spooky pyramid vibes here with the silence in the.
I love River's first lines to the Doctor. Honey, I'm home. What time do you call this then? We've heard that before.
Delightful. But we're glossing over Doctor and Rory. I love this. Just give me a second. You should totally ask your boss out. She said she was into you. What did she say? That you're a Mr. Hottie this,
And she wants to go out for texting and scones.
This is your first time doing this in a while, isn't it? Yeah. Love it.
Oh, the light and the darkness just meshed into one. This episode's so good.
I know, and it's gonna get better.
It is going to get a lot better.
Yep.
Because when we get to Area 52, there's River. She's set this whole organization up. And Kavarian is just tied to a chair.
This fucking bitch.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, good is right. The Silents have been captured and they're in like glass tanks full of bubbling
Captured.
liquid. We meet Dr. Kent, who invented the eye drives, apparently. And of course, is the first person to be killed by one because that's just how it works. And of course, this actress would never go on to have a bad ending in Doctor Who ever again. And 3 years later, she played Cass.
Oh no.
No, 2 years later. Sorry, 2 years later.
Oh my
It's
god.
2011.
Wowza.
And then came back for Big Finish as Cass, as a companion of the Doctor.
Wow.
because that works somehow.
Somehow. Well, that's big finish. They'll do anything.
I can't remember if she's a companion before she died or after she died and came back.
Like, fucking, I learned today that Big Finish has a goddamn Bernice Summerfield Sutek box set.
Yeah, they do.
That's the most Big Finish fucking sentence I've ever heard.
And they've got their license renewed to 2035, and long may it continue.
Hmm.
Look, it's hit and miss, but when it hits, it really hits.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, speaking of 11, Lena hit me up with those 11th Dr. Valerie audios. I listened to 2 of them so far. Holy moly, those were good.
I know, right?
And it's not even Matt Smith doing the voice.
No, but Jacob Dudman, it might as well be.
He's brilliant as him, but
And I've heard bits and pieces of Miles Taylor so far, and I like him.
Cool.
yeah, they dropped Dublin, didn't they? Or he left. Or
He moved on.
But damn, did he do a good job while he was there.
yeah. So the good guys have got the silence captured, Kavarian's captured. It's all going great, and then people start to die.
Mm-mm.
The eye drives start electrocuting people.
This Kavarian's such a smug bitch about it. Oh my god. How many silence have you got captured up there? You don't have any captured. They were never captured.
No, they're not trapped. They're just waiting.
Now the silence that eats your face are going to start eating your face. But
Yeah.
wait, why are the silence eating my face?
Oh, no!
We're not quite there yet because that deserves its own discussion.
I had okay. You're gonna jump on that later. I'll wait.
Oh, I'm going to jump on it
Oh,
with both feet.
Me too.
It's glorious.
Oh, you mean that? Okay. Well, I can jump on this because yeah, I had kind of the fact that she's like cackling as the eye drives. You're all going to get electrocuted. Wait, no, stop! It's me. Ow, fuck. Which I had canon as the silence, the creepy Edward Munch boys finally going. You know what? You've broken time 2 to 3 times already. I don't know if we need you around anymore, lady.
Bitch, you talk too much.
Like, you didn't blow up Dr. Who's TARDIS. Your whole assassin plan resulted in this bitch wanting to fuck him. I think we need to change in leadership.
Yeah, so her eye drive starts electrifying as well. Rory's is electrifying.
Oh, Rory's such a... Oh, God. It's just like, Captain Williams, you get out of here before your hard drive starts malfunctioning. It is malfunctioning, ma'am. And it's clenching.
Yeah, he's shaking. He's shaking with the pain.
Holy,
But he needs it to see the silence.
Holy shit, Rory, you are the best.
And he holds that as long as possible, but the pain is too much. He has to take it off.
And
Before this all
silence.
happens, however... Yeah, before this all happens, however, I do love the bit where... River and the Doctor are flirting in front of Kavarian.
Yes.
Good.
And Kavarian's like, get a room, for God's sakes.
No, don't get a room. Get a tombstone. I fucking hate you, Dr. Howe.
Yeah, true. And the fact that when they do touch, time briefly moves forward. And River's like, that's not happening. Restrain him.
Do you always have to carry handcuffs? Yes.
Handcuffs are a running gag with River.
She's a kinky girly.
They're just like a running gag that she's always got handcuffs.
Kinky
If she's
girly.
not being put in them herself, she's putting them on other people. And
Kinky girly, what can you say? But yeah, holy shit, the scene with the silence. Rory Williams, the man who dies and dies again. Die one last time.
and know this, she is never coming back for you. And then he shoots him with a machine gun.
God,
Holy
my
shit!
God. Amy Pond with a machine gun. As God is my witness, they are broken in half.
And at that moment, Marvel called her for Nebula. No.
Amy Pond rules.
Yeah, forget Amy's got a gun. Amy's got a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Holy fucking shit. You know, so yeah, saves Rory.
And speaking of holy fucking shit,
Yeah, okay.
may I just gush
Yeah, go.
Yes.
a little
Go ahead.
bit? This is the coolest scene ever. So the silence have all been shot dead. Kavarian's on the chair. She's partially got the eye drive off. I thought at one point that, the eye had actually come out or had been damaged, but no, it's just that the eye patch is partially off. And she's like begging Amy to get her out of the chair and save her. And Amy is like, you cost me the chance to grow up with my daughter. She's safe, but I never got to see my baby. And Kavarian's like, but you're still safe because you wouldn't want to disappoint him. And then Amy, oh my God.
Fuck.
Said, the doctor is this and that, the doctor is kind. You know what else the doctor is? Not here. And she puts the eye drive back on and says, River Song didn't get all from you, sweetie. Jesus.
Which she feels bad about this after the denouement. She's like, I killed a woman.
She didn't.
No, she did. She gives the logic. She remembers
She didn't stay dead. She didn't stay dead.
She remembers it, so it happened.
Yeah, it happened in an aborted timeline that never took place.
But Amy still has to live with that, and it counts to her.
It would be nice if we had, got a full series for her to actually regret
and this
this.
is also the last appearance of Madame Kavarian, which is for the best, considering the actor was very close to that character and just being a general displeasant person.
I'd rather not go into that.
I'm not going to go into it any further than that, but,
I will just say she is not the most popular of actresses from a certain crowd.
Yeah. You played the part too well, honey.
I think that covers, you live the gimmick a little too much.
But, either way, she's still one of my favorite villains in Doctor Who.
She's brilliant.
Yeah. Don't like the actress, but the character, fucking petty and incompetent in all the right frustrating ways.
You've got to give her you've got to give her credit for this performance.
Yeah.
Just the performance.
Just the performance.
But you've got to give her credit.
Yes.
I said the acting was so good, and this is part of the reason why it is so good.
Yes.
And also, Amy gets a great line. We should go out sometime and get married. Okay.
Which if she wasn't such a shit, you'd say it's a shame that she didn't get to follow up on this plot line in Time of the Doctor. But oh well.
Yeah, I think that's a definite shrug of the shoulders. Move on.
Yeah, let's move on to the best scene in the episode.
Yeah, we go from the second best scene of the episode to the best scene of the episode. The actual wedding of the Doctor and River Song.
Happy Valentine's Day, fuckers.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And because there's still silence around, they're about to stall the place. Like, we'll do the short version. They'll take the bow tie, wrap it around my hand.
Whoa. You're skipping over the big emotional denouement, sweetheart, by going to the wedding.
Oh, yeah. The beacon. The beacon.
Yeah.
We find out what those sunspots were. They were actually answers to a distress call.
God.
And how much the Doctor is needed and is respected and is loved.
Now, this is the genius of Stephen Moffat and this season. So, looking back a little over the last half of Series 6, you have this repeated motif of Doctor Who is a bastard and maybe it would be better if he died. Girl Who Waited, how he just completely fucks over the alternate older Amy. God Complex, that whole... We did God Complex on the podcast before, and I talked about that whole thing, the losing faith in Amy. I'm a fuck up, you shouldn't believe in me. And how that was a regressive bit of Dr. Man-Pain, but was evened out by this, because it was subverted. Even fucking Closing Time, written by that piece of shit, has some poignant moments with the Doctor and the baby. But
Closing Time, God.
Yeah, but this is where it all gets utterly refuted. It's like, no, actually, Doctor Who, look at all these people who love and care for you and want you to be okay. You deserve to live. You don't deserve to throw your life away because of some fixed point bullshit and because of some eye patch bitches like, you're terrible and you should die.
Yeah.
And River loves Doctor Who so much that she had to let him know that, even if he was going to die, that he's loved and cared for and people will support and help him. And he's not a complete bastard. It's beautiful. And then the Doctor does the responsible thing. And now we may talk about the wedding.
Yeah. So because they're running out of time, because there are still silence around, and they're about to storm the top of the pyramid, they do the short version. So the Doctor takes his bow tie off. Don't we know about who the Doctor actually is at this point? Just run with it at this stage. Takes the bow tie off, wraps it around his hand, gives the other end to River, gets Amy and Rory, who are the bride's parents, to consent, and they are officially married. And you
I
may
love
kiss
a
the
good
bride.
hand-casting.
Yeah, you may kiss the bride. I'll make it a good one. You better. And they kiss, and time is reset.
You forgot the clue.
Oh, yes, I just told you my name.
Mm.
That's right. He whispers something in River's ear and says, I just told you my name.
Which is a callback to Silence in the Library. There's only one reason I would tell you my name, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, because I'm about to get married to you.
Then we find out that was a lie because the Doctor lies.
The
And
Doctor's a lying liar who lies, but so's River's song. Ha ha! They're perfect for each other.
Yeah, it's like they're perfect mirrors of each other. Doctor Who Mirror Alert. Doctor Who Mirror Alert.
Press the button, future me.
But future you also put in Wolf Job.
Oh,
I feel like you shouldn't say that when Lena's right here.
Hi.
Hi.
I did a spit take. I caught on the audio. I just did a proper spit take there. Wolf job, and there's an actual wolf. Yes.
Well, we support our blue collar wolf people.
Aw, thank you.
I thought you guys said blue collar wolf. I was like, no, stop.
Mm.
Please stop before you dig yourself into a hole you can't get out of.
What are you
Rain, you're
talking
a
about?
chaos agent.
True.
Anyway,
Like we have enough of those already. What's one more? But yeah, this is beautiful. They get married, they kiss, time resets to normal. We see River in the present in the real timeline shoot the Doctor dead. Time is restored. Everything is fixed, but the Doctor is dead, isn't he? Well, maybe not.
Rumors
Is
of
this
his death
monk?
are saturated.
There's this monk, this hooded monk. Definitely not going to be important.
well, before that, we also get a scene where it looks like Amy and Riversong have tea time together now.
Oh, wine time.
Wine time. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, we just stopped the angels. You were so young back then. How about you? Oh, the Doctor's dead. Oh, yeah, I think I need to clear something up. And then we get to the hooded monk, and then we
Oh,
get the
I love the end of the scene though. It's just like he's alive. My husband's alive. He's alive. He's my husband after all, and I'm his mother-in-law. Father dear, I think Mummy is going to need another drink.
And also, as you've said, Amy does remember killing Kavarian.
Yep.
She's not actually dead because she will show up in Big Finish, but she remembers killing Kavarian and she feels bad about it. So it's not like Amy is a badass who kills people. She actually does regret it.
Does she show up in Big Finish after a wedding?
The Furies is after wedding, isn't it?
Is it? I'm not sure. It's been a while since I listened to that.
I think it's said after wedding.
Oh.
Because spoiler alert for the Furies, the way that she actually probably dies in Big Finish mirrors her. Yes, I've said it, but it mirrors her fate in the aborted timeline where she is electrocuted to death.
It's like poetry. They rhyme. Beautiful.
But this time it's her surviving clones that have turned on her, that turns and zapping her.
Yeah, good.
Because there's like a new having been betrayed by River, she's like, I'll install a neural blocker in my clones so they can't attack me. And it's like, well, if we put in front of this force field, we trigger the force field. Technically, we're not doing it. The force field is.
Oh my god. Loopholes! You gotta love them. Speaking of loopholes, how did Doctor Who get out of his death?
He was a robot the entire time.
the one thing everyone and their brother predicted after Let's Kill Hitler.
Yeah. That I mean, Moffat made the answer. It was either this or the flesh. So
I remember the social media arguments around the time. It was like it can't be the flesh because he would have liquidated.
Again, if Moffat wanted it to be the flesh, he would have bullshitted the way for it to be the flesh.
Yes.
But he chose the Tessellect, and so we bullshitted the way for it to be the Tesselecta. Really, with season 6, the way Moffat's whole thing is wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. So the way that the whole thing is structured is kind of like you're getting the answer to a question that's already been asked. That statement doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. All the drama and the oh he's dead, oh he's not, all the consequences that we've seen, and now the only thing left to do is answer. So how did he get out of it? Oh yeah, robot, whatever. So which you can argue makes it a little underwhelming as a finale when all the big finale stuff happened in Impossible Astronaut. But that's what happens when you flip flop. But there's good emotional stakes here, and I particularly, and I think Lena will agree, given our backgrounds. I love the fact that the doctor gets out of this. The whole thing. It's a fixed point. This absolutely, positively has to happen. You have to be there on that beach. You had to die. The way he gets out of it is, oh, I was there. I was just in a fucking robot. It's like a masterclass in fucking alchemy or magic. It's tricking the time loop in Meglos all over again.
Yes,
It said it had to be on the beach. It never said it had to die.
Yeah. Well, he pretended to die, and the silence saw it. We saw it as an audience, so there's a bit of that crossing.
Thereby creating the prophecy.
Thereby creating the prophecy, and it mirrors the whole thing with the fixed point, which is that that's basically a weird alchemical creation too, where they Jenga all of human history on the fact that the silence inspired humanity to invent the spacesuit, and so that's why there's a spacesuit there to kill Doctor Who. So if you break that, you break reality. That's the headcanon I came up with to explain that.
Yeah, it's a good headcanon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah. Lots of magic, lots of alchemy. Stephen Moffat is a goddamn wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only one thing left to reveal. Not an answer, a question.
Yeah, the fact that this has been in the show the entire time and in plain sight is genius.
Yes.
And I've memed about Simon Fisher-Becker's delivery of this many a time. And we get to do it one more time. Rip in peace, good sir. The question he's been running from all his life, the first question we've been building up all season. Doctor Who! Doctor Who! Doctor Who!
Yes. Which would perhaps have some more impact if this question had not really been asked in the first 2 episodes of this series.
It was asked in season 1, episode 1 in 1963.
That's true. We interested in ask the question. It wasn't answered.
Look back at the prophecy. The first question, the oldest question in the universe.
Yes, you're
hidden
right.
in plain sight.
Yes, well, the oldest question is the title of the goddamn show. It's meta as well.
Yes.
That's the joke.
I know.
Joke. Yeah.
Rain put in the Simpsons. That's the joke.
That one I could put in. If I remember, I could put that one in.
And can you put up McBain and Wolf Job?
For God's sakes.
McBain as Wolf Job.
I inherit this for the Game Grumps, but I've never met them.
Danny and Arnold.
I love you some Danny and Arnold.
Oh my God.
Final thoughts, gang. Final thoughts.
I mean, I was going to say that whether it's how this question was asked, but you know what? I don't care. Final thoughts, yeah. Lena, would you like to go first?
I would. And in fact, I will read you all a relevant paragraph out of this book I keep hyping.
Oh my God. I think this might be a first. We're actually going to get back to the 11th hour on the podcast.
Ahem.
That's right by the author.
Series 6 is not perfect television. There are stories in it that don't work, whether because of a mismatch of writer and subject, or script mechanics, or acting, directing, or some combination of those things. But you can't deny the ambition. We have a season that dares to break the mold and go its own way, and that by itself is not only compelling, it's a mark of success, and it deserves to be treated as such. And I would go slightly further and add that I think Wedding of River Song proves that that decision was the right one. Because you can only have a formula for so long before you start getting bored of it. And going out there and making a significant change when you don't know how it's going to how the audience is going to respond, that takes bravery. And that's really something that I think Doctor Who has not seen a lot of in the last 8 years now. And I hope that for the good of the show, we have some sort of that adventurous spirit come back again in some way.
Very well said.
Thank you.
I agree with everything you just said there.
Beautiful.
Fresno.
Actually, I want Kuchiri to go next. Well, I want to make a little compliment sandwich.
Okay, then
Kuchiri. He was down on the little, so make a compliment sandwich between Lena, Kuchiri, and
I am one of the biggest season 5 lovers. I have stated many times on this podcast that of the in my top 20 episodes, almost every single episode of series 5 is in my top 20 episodes of Doctor Who.
You have said that. Can confirm.
nice.
Series 6 to me feels like they were trying to recapture the Big Bang. Doesn't quite do it right. Makes it to where you kind of need to see the whole season to understand what the big plan was. Like, so this isn't like a standalone episode. When it finally stops expositioning, we get a couple of fun action scenes, like, all the silence on the ceiling and the pyramid scene with Madame. Then we get a tease for Series 7 that is hyping up, honestly, all of the 50th anniversary, because we're going back to the first question from 50 years ago. Stuff that isn't going to be answered in Series 7. And honestly, it just feels flat. Feels flat to me.
That's a very good take on it.
They do it. Yeah, they do kind of totally. Between Wedding and Name of the Doctor, none of this shit comes up. We're focused on the mysterious mystery of Clara Oswald instead, which I'm not complaining about because Clara, but I get what you're going for.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's why I wasn't too hot on this season whenever I watched it live. Like this episode alone, because again, we have 20 minutes of here's all the moving parts from the previous 12 episodes.
Yeah.
And then we cut to, a really good action scene that adds stuff to the episode, and it's just so short, and then it just ends.
That's fair. Yeah.
And it
is a bit disjointed, isn't it? But
it tries to emulate the Big Bang, which the Big Bang was such a fantastic finale. And I don't know.
We haven't done that one yet, have we?
Okay. I don't know if we have.
No, we haven't done that one yet.
Well, I know who we'll get for that one, but this is something I remember from Lena's book as well. That this season is arguably the first to be. There's the term in comic books, writing for the trade, where you're not writing for the episode by episode thing, you're writing for the whole thing. So it's meant. It feels more like it was meant to be binged on Netflix in one long marathon, so you can take the whole tableau in. When you look at it episodic like this, yeah, it's like okay.
Well, it's not even just if this was like the end of 13 straight weeks, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but you did have the mid-season break, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought it worked, but yeah. But as for me and the Wedding of River Song, if I may, Rain.
You may, yes.
I fucking love it. I am Series 6 pills. This is one of my favorite seasons of the show. Everything Lena says, correct. It is rough around the edges. At least 2 episodes. At least 2 episodes are credited to big pieces of shit. So that's
night terrors. Cough.
What?
Cough. Night terrors. Cough.
He's not a piece of shit as far as we know.
No, not him. Not him. You know the 2.
Oh, yes.
He's not a piece of shit as far as we know.
Well, allegedly.
Yeah, as I say, as far as we know, Mark Gatiss is not a piece of shit, but
Okay, I'm not talking about Mark Gatiss. To be clear, I'm talking about the doctor's wife and closing time.
we know, but Lena mentioned night terrors. I was just pointing out he's not.
Fair. Yeah. So,
Continue.
it is very rough around the edges in a lot of places, but I love big, messy bullshit things. And I fucking love this series. I love the arc. I love the Silence arc. And I love the conclusion to it here, where, yeah, it is going for more emotional stakes and it is got a lot of exposition on the thing. But my God, that scene on top of the pyramid, just, I love it. And the implications when you dive in with like a magical mind to think of how the doctor got out of the thing is wonderful. It is a messy Moffat finale, to be sure. And, really, when you think about it, Moffat's only clean finale is indeed Big Bang, because this and Name of the Doctor are a little messy, too. But
I still like Name of the Doctor more than this because the whole Impossible Girl thing was a good reveal.
I'm not going to complain. Clara. I'm not. You're preaching to the choir here. But, yeah, Wedding River Song, fucking, I love it. It is a little rushed, considering, Moffat was also juggling Sherlock at this time, which maybe he shouldn't have done, and maybe he could have put a little more polish onto this, but as rough and messy as it is, I still fucking love it. Rain, what'd you think?
Okay, well, you mentioned a compliment sandwich. Just to throw an extra piece of bread on top of that sandwich, because I thought it was great too. And I will be honest with you, when I first watched this back in 2011, I wasn't entirely convinced about the whole ending of, the Tesseract is what got burned on the pyre and got shot by River. And is that a cop-out or is it not? It works because it actually does fulfill the prophecy. Just about. And even if it didn't, who cares? Because it leads to some amazing scenes. I agree with Kuchiri, it is quite disjointed. It is. If you take it like a thematic piece of television, it is disjointed. It's got the immediate res opening, and then you've got little action, and then a lot of exposition. But what we do get is terrific. The idea of time just bleeding into itself, that deserves more of a look in the future. Just time crashing into itself constantly. Maybe they do that in Big Finish. I don't know.
Loath as I am to mention it, Once Upon Time, kinda.
Yeah, kinda does. But I think they did it better.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're talking about Chibnall here. You could throw a rock in a lake and you'd do better.
But the fact that unfortunately the whole 5:02 p.m. thing is just to set up what's to come. I get it, but it's a shame it wasn't.
I feel like if the previous episode set up the world of being stuck in 5:02, and they started building the here's what happened over the last X amount of episodes.
Well, they kind of did a little bit because they do mention the Doctor's time of death is 5:02 p.m. in the previous episode that we can't talk about because what Fresno said about who wrote it.
Yeah. Basically, I think what Kuchiri is going for here is you need a Pandorica. You want a Pandorica opens for before this being a Big Bang. That does the same thing. You see the universe end as the cliffhanger, and then Big Bang is like, okay, here's what the fuck happened in time, and everything's broken.
That is still one of the best cliffhangers.
Imagine we have like a previous episode that is leading to the shot, and we finally get revealed that it was, River Song who, did the shot. And then the episode ends with everything starting to merge together as one. And like the Doctor turned around, Winston Churchill's next to him, and he's like, "What is going on?" It's like, oh yeah, all time's crashing on top of each other.
That would
right
actually
now.
rule. I'm gonna give that to you. This actually rules.
That would rules an alternate way of setting this up, but I hadn't quite finished.
Go ahead.
I just think that the acting is pretty great throughout, but there is one, in hindsight, problem with Series 6. With Lena saying it's not a perfect season. It's even worse now, given what we know about two of the writers, and the fact that the best episode, objectively, of the series is written by someone that's really not very good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to think, that's the best episode. So if we discount that one, what is the best episode? Is it this? Is it Good Man Goes to War? Is it The Girl Who Waited? Is it The God Complex? It's kind of a hard question to answer that.
Impossible Astronaut.
That's not a bad choice.
The opening was strong to this season, and then
I'll go with Good Man Goes to War, but Kuchiri that's also a very good choice.
It is.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna also say Impossible Astronaut.
River, make it blue again. And also the bit in the following episode where Richard Nixon just comes in with fanfare every time. That's so good. When we cover that for real, we will talk about that. But no, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than the first time I watched it, and I'm glad I picked it. Yeah, I'm glad I picked it.
Covered Impossible Astronaut and Satan and not Satan. What did I say?
No, we didn't say a bit.
Pit.
Day of the Moon.
I was thinking Impossible Planet. That's like Impossible Astronaut Satan Pit.
We haven't covered that yet.
Oh fuck! I've been sleeping on this Series 6 shit. Oh,
we will one day. We will one day. Maybe
We
take
will.
a break from it now that we've done Wedding River Song, but we will do that two-parter one day.
Yeah.
It will be great.
What the hell is next, Rain?
Well, I gave the choice to Lena, and
And-
Lena rolled a dice,
I did.
and the dice apparently picked the Power of Kroll. Starring Tom Baker.
Oh boy! Oh, this is
That's
probably
definitely what happened, by the way. That's totally not that Lena got the master list that I sent her and said, we're going to pick the Power of Kroll, and just lights a dice.
I believe Lena that she rolled the dice. Oh, this is a
believe women. We all believe women here.
Yes.
I never said I didn't. What the?
Anyway, get ready for the key to time. Green
Kuchiri, it was a
people,
bit.
giant tentacle monsters. Wow!
Kuchiri, that was a bit.
The only one of Tom Baker's season not to be out on Blu-ray. Yeah.
Yes,
it's
coming.
It's the last one, which is surprising. I'm honestly surprised that the second set they ever did was season 18. But you think they'd be like,
I think if Mary Tammet was alive, they would have done this one sooner.
You would think like they would put out all the Hinchcliffe shit because that's the most popular, but we're only just now getting season 13.
God, the rumor that he might come back to Doctor Who.
Mike, it's not going to happen. You're not going to get the 90-year-old man who ran.
It's not going to happen, but
No.
don't shatter his dreams.
No. But the fact that Mike thinks that they're going to go back to, 24, 30-minute episodes once a week.
Not a chance.
Serialized.
I mean, strange things have happened, but also you're right.
Like, people don't have that patience anymore. I'm sorry.
They don't. They really don't.
Imagine, I don't watch weekly. I wait until the 4 weeks are done, then I watch it all at once.
Why am I getting continuous Discord messages all of a sudden? That's strange. Anyway. Yeah, the Power of Kroll was picked either by the dice or they just picked it and lied about the dice, but believe women.
Which is perfect because this means that we officially have been doing all 6 parts of the Key to Time out of fucking order.
Yes.
We did it. We did Armageddon Factor, Reboss Operation, Stones of Blood, Pirate Planet, now Power of Kroll, and then the only ones left will be whenever someone picks the Androids of Terra.
Or is that another Key to Time story?
That's the last Key to Time story after this one that we have yet to do.
Is that the one where the villain is hilarious and jumps into a moat?
Yep.
And it's literally a scene out of The Great Race.
The Graham Williams era was something else.
That's a good film, by the way. You should watch that, by the way. That's a good film, not The Great Race with Jack Lemmon.
You know what I'm going to watch? Rain
Beautiful.
telling us where we can find us lovely people.
You stole Kuchiri's line. You can find us lovely people on Discord.
Frez took the line. I said stealing because Frez hasn't been dropping on it sooner. What?
I screwed it up, by the way. I said Discord. You can find us lovely people on Blue Sky.
Thank you for your outburst. It helps cover up Rain's blooper.
Definitely said Blue Sky, not Discord. What are you talking about?
You can find us on Blue Sky.
It's just gets overdubbed. You can find us on Blue Sky. I've overdubbed videos before, and I'll do it again.
Can you believe he overdubbed the entire podcast of episode 100, just doing impersonations of all of us?
I know, I'm a talented fella, aren't I? I'm a talented fella. Also, you weren't supposed to pull back the curtain. Come on now. I talked about this.
Anyway, where can you find us?
You can find us on Blue Sky. The links below. Some of us are also on Twitch in the links below. And I think it's only fitting, given that we literally have one of the authors in the call right now, that Lena gets to talk about the books.
Well, Lena's been talking about all the books lately on the Kamen Rider podcast, but go ahead.
Yes, all the books. Back to the 11th Hour, volumes 1 and 2, currently available on Amazon Kindle from Archbeetle Press. The print edition is coming out eventually, hopefully April, goddess willing. I have no idea anymore. In the meantime, you can also find me on Patreon. I didn't type in the URL correctly.
I'll put it in the link below.
Thank you, Rain. You can find me on Patreon if you look for... Shit, damn it.
Shit, damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure that is a Patreon. But,
Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna post it in the chat.
I think that's how Insert Video Game Here got funded.
Oh my god.
The Patreon for shit, damn it.
But if you go on patreon.com and you type in Pastor Wolf Lena, you will find me.
We broke her. My work is done here. Yes, Castor Wolf Lena, and you'll find Lena's Patreon.
What else have you been up to, Lena?
I have been busily on the Kamen Rider podcast, which has been wonderful. And I'm speaking of Archbeetle. Having moved on from Doctor Who finally, I'm turning my attention next to Star Trek for a series called About Space that Sean Dillon, my long-suffering editor, and I are writing together.
Hey.
That will be out. We've got a sampler book coming out approximately September. And then we're going to do book 1, which will cover the entire 20 years of Star Trek prior to TNG. That'll be out,
Wow.
I think, 27 or 8. I'm going to have to double check.
So that's 3 seasons of the original Star Trek and all the animated series and 4 movies. If I
Yes.
remember right. That's a lot of Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll also mention for Sean, because he's not here, by Tower for the Trees.
Yes, by Tower for the Trees.
And by Shadow of the Girlfriend, Volume 1, in which Lena, Sean, and Frez will feature.
Yeah.
And I think I told you this before, Lena, but your story, I could tell immediately it was your story.
Mm-hmm. I have my interests, and I do not hide from them.
Oh, and you shouldn't. Do not be ashamed of your interest. That's absolutely fine. I'm just saying that even if it didn't have your name at the top of the story, I'd know it was your story.
Ironically, the third story that they didn't publish in Volume 1 that I did for Shadow of the Gallifreyan was about Kavarian.
I thought it might be.
Yeah.
You've got to stick to your interests.
Yeah, I did. And maybe they kept that in the can for Volume 2. I don't know.
Is Volume 2 ever going to happen?
I don't know.
Because I have
hope
ideas.
so.
I do have ideas.
I'd love for that third story to see the light of day in a book.
I'd love to see the light of day in a book. Just
Well,
period.
if volume 2 happens, shoot your shot.
I will. I will.
Mhm.
I mean, I gave Rain my pitch of a story that, heck, who knows? Maybe
You did. Unfortunately, it would not have worked for that particular competition, but it was a good story, pitch.
So maybe Rain and I can co-op.
We could. I've just got to remember how that was later on, but it was a very good story, pitch.
Yes.
I write so much. I think about so much. I can't remember it all. Okay, guys.
Writing, that's something else.
Yeah. We've covered. What were you doing on Twitch recently, Frez?
Losing my goddamn mind to the special world of Super Mario World.
Yeah, F Tubular.
Fuck you, Tubular.
I do think those were test levels. I really do.
Maybe. Well,
Maybe
they
this
failed
game.
the fucking test. They suck.
Some of them are all right, but Tubular isn't.
Tubular.
You're not totally tubular.
I
But
do
no.
not remember having issues with them the last time I played SMW.
Anyway, look forward to go over to youtube.com/Kuchiri to watch Kuchiri do route matrix, now using the crystal storage glitch.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
I
god!
don't even know if that will work on Route Matrix.
I don't know. I just saw this coming up. For reference, for all you who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, the speedrunners recently discovered the glitch in Mega Man X2 to let you beat the game in 10 minutes.
Yeah, no. So, Rain, Lena, have you guys played X2?
I have not.
I've dabbled in it.
We can
yes.
short version this.
The final boss, so instead of giving Sigma his own stage as a final boss stage, they have you go back to one of an earlier stage where they change the mid boss to be the final boss fight. And basically, someone discovered if you use a weapon while picking up a health pickup at the exact same time, you can break the floor to get to the final boss fight before being any of the other stages.
I love that.
This is wild. Yeah.
Basically, because the developers were so lazy and put the final boss in that stage, you now can just spawn the final boss in that stage.
Amazing.
Yeah. You gotta love speed running. Any other things to plug, gang?
Kamen Rider.
Go listen to Kamen Rider and Quantum Leap reviews.
I mean, we're basically covering what I would consider like the 11th Doctor Kamen Rider, the Madoka Magica one, which you're missing out on a lot of mirrors, Frez. So many mirrors. It's actually something that every podcast, Sean's like, didn't you not invite Frez for this one? There's so many mirrors. Yes.
Listen. I torture Rainiac with the mirrors. I can't double dib.
It's so reflective. Anyway, but I highly recommend.
That was so much of a stretch.
I recommend you and your partner just watch Gam on your own because I know your partner enjoys Madoka. So
I guess she does. Yeah.
I think they mentioned it once. So
Good.
You should know. She's your partner.
Listen. That woman contains multitudes. Say goodnight, Rainiac.
That's true. Good night, Rainiac, and we'll see you next time for what did Linda's dice pick? Oh yeah, the power crawl.
Oh God.
We'll see you next time for the power crawl. Totally picked at random by a dice.
It was. I sent you a screenshot of.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm agreeing. It's totally picked at random by a dice. It's a bit Kuchiri, but for now.